How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to my Dead Space 100% Collectibles guide. This is Chapter 7. We are heading into mining, the mining deck. This is the first note of the chapter. As you enter, you'll find these kinesis boxes on your left. Just open up the box after moving them and get that note. Next up, we've got an audio log. First one of this chapter, called All Storage Report. This is for a side mission. When you first come into mining, you'll find these lasers blocking your way, and a necromorph will run into one of them. You can either shoot them, or you can use the boxes to block the lasers if you want to save ammo. Entirely up to you what you do. I just like to shoot them so I don't have to worry about them on the way back. Alright, so we're going to come into this room, and behind these kinesis boxes on the left, you can find the security message, which will count for the side mission. Listen to that, and yeah, it will count for the side mission. Alright, next up we've got a text log. This one is called the miner's log. So, when you're heading into this area, you'll get this guy in front of the door. You can either walk around him, or just wait for him to be finished with his animation. I haven't got time to wait for him. Watch out for the infector that drops into this area. Get rid of him. And head up the ramp that he comes from, and you can find a text lock sitting on the table to your right. So next we've got another text log. This one's called Mining Progress, and you can start just next to where you get the battery to power the elevator in this area. The game was trolling me and made me pick up this piece of metal instead of the battery. It's always nice. So go ahead, slap that battery in, and head upstairs or up the elevator. Alright, so once you're up here, head all the way around. Watch out for the crawlers that are on the corner. We will have to come back here a little later to get the security door, but we haven't got the clearance for that yet. You get it during this mission. That's clearance level 3. But there's the text log. Sorted. Alright, so next up we've got a video log. This one is a video log of Temple. I'm not sure if this counts towards the log list, but it doesn't hurt to get it nevertheless. It's just on this table as you enter the next area you'll come to. Any confusion as to where I am whilst picking these up, just look at the beginning of the collectible we're getting, and it does show you the map. The floor is there, and also the room name is at the top left of the map. This one is an audio log, second audio log, Dr. Kyne's hostage. So this one is just next to a door that is currently locked. We'll be opening that door in a minute, but let's get this audio log first. When you first come into this area, there will be a bunch of necromorphs to fight, so watch out for them. But there is our audio log. Next up, we've got a schematic for contact energy, or ammo for the contact beam. Starting outside that collectible we just got, we got to open up this door that I just mentioned. Let's head back here a little bit, and you can shoot through the window here to hit the power lock. And then run around so that you can open that door. Let's get that sorted. Also in this room you can find a node just to the left of where you just picked that up. Not needed for an achievement, but you need them to upgrade stuff, and upgrading stuff counts for achievements or trophies if you're on PlayStation 2. Alright, so next up we've got an audio log. This one's called Supervisor's Choice. When you come into this room, you'll have to throw debris into the beam in the middle of the room, and then you'll get attacked by a bunch of necromorphs once you activate the gravity. And you'll need to come in this room to grab the rig that's on the floor so that you can get security clearance, but there's also an audio log just next to it, which is what we just picked up. Make sure you don't miss that. You will need to pick up this security clearance rig. Just make sure you don't miss the log. Alright, next up we've got a marker fragment. Still in that same room. Head back after you get the clearance. You need to have security clearance 3, which you'll get just after going through this room, like I just explained. And then head back this way. I think this is mineral storage or something like that. Open up this door, and you can find the marker fragment in there. Again, you need to be on New Game Plus to get the marker fragments. So next up we've got our fourth audio log, which is Nicole and Dr. Kyne. Counts towards a side mission. I think if you haven't done the steps for scientific methods, you won't be able to open this door. So if you haven't done that, you'll have to check the other sections of the guide. The other steps are in different chapters. But there's the log, just through this door. There's also another audio log in this room, which is a bit of an Easter egg. It plays the conversation Isaac and Nicole have at the beginning of Dead Space 2.
Nicole? Oh, God. I'm so sorry, Isaac. Look at the time difference. I'll call you back later.
It's okay. How you doing?
Good. You were right, Isaac. The Ishimura is a great ship. I am so lucky to be serving aboard her.
We'll enjoy it while it lasts. You know they're gonna decommission her next year.
Isaac, thank you.
For what?
For just pushing me to do this. I mean, if it weren't for you, I never would have made it this far because you made me stick with it.
Well, just remember, I'm giving you up for 6 months so you can do this.
You know what? We must be getting out of range of the
I miss you,
relay.
Nikki.
Isaac?
Nick? Nicole? Nicole? Hey, can you hear me? Hello, Nikki. Great.
Kind of cool that they added that.
You can do this. You'll put things back the way they were. And make us whole again.
Alright, next up we've got the second schematic of this chapter for the intermediate minor rig. This is just after you interact with Nicole. And you'll head into this room to get the objective for you to continue with this mission. But the schematic is just on the table next to the objective, which is right there. Next up we've got another node. And starting from where we grab the objective I just mentioned, just after we've interacted with Nicole, we're going to have to come up the elevator.
I'm good. I got the SOS feed. Nicole helped me out.
Nicole's there.
We got separated. She'll find her way back.
She's a trooper, huh?
I'm heading back to the mining control room. I'll launch the beacon.
Alright,
You watch out.
node is just on the right side of the door. Right, next up we've got a weapon upgrade. This one is for the Flamethrower, the Macroliter fuel tank. You're going to need to turn the zero gravity on at the control panel and then head this way. Watch out for the little tentacle monsters. So this is the elevator we took to originally get to this area, but you have to zero grav it back. And this room is just beneath sort of walkway that's on the left side. If you're a bit confused as to where this is, I will show the way back in a second so that you can find it a little easier. But there's the upgrade. There's also a node in this room. Make sure you don't miss that. It's in the back left corner of this room as you enter. Right there. So if we're heading out of this room, I'll quickly show you the way to go back. In case you're backtracking to get this one in particular. But yeah, just up here is where you'll have to go to continue with the main objective. Right here, and this is also how you get to this area. Alright, so the level 4 suit, you're going to have to get this from the shop, but you'll have to collect the schematic first, which is I think the intermediate minor rig. 35k credits. These upgrades and suits are expensive, man. That's why you want to do your best to get as many credits as you can from enemies you take out, or just finding them in boxes, lockers, lying around. Make sure you collect everything you can if you're going for a run where you get all of the upgrades and all that good stuff. You can't get all of the weapon upgrades in one playthrough. You're going to need to do at least 2, which is rough, but that's just the way it is. Alright, so node number 4. We are back in this area. Or is this node number 5? I'm not sure. I may need to take a look at my edit here. All the nodes are here, I'm just not sure if I've got the numbers right, but I'll fix it before I post the video. Right, so now that we've got security clearance level 3, we can open this door. Watch out for the necromorph in the room. And the node is just to the left. So that's all the collectibles for Chapter 7. Thank you very much for watching. I hope the guides are helping you out. Let me know if they are. Check out the other guides if you want to get all the other collectibles, all that good stuff. Yeah, have a great day. And until next time, take it easy.